Hey everyone, it's Alex, and today I am here to bring to you the nominees and the winners of the 22nd Annual Critics' Choice Awards. Now, I had originally filmed a video where I revealed the nominees for the 22nd Annual Critics' Choice Awards, but unfortunately, I didn't have enough time to edit and upload it before the actual ceremony, so this video is going to be a bit different. What I'm going to do instead is still reveal the nominees, but then in each category I'm going to reveal who won, as the Critics' Choice Awards were on Sunday, December 11th, which is 2 days ago as I'm filming this. I'll reveal the nominees and the winners, what I think of them, and I'll review the awards ceremony itself. So basically the Critics' Choice Awards, for those of you that don't know, is an award show in which film and TV critics from the Broadcast Film Critics Association and the Broadcast Television Journalists Association nominate and choose what they feel are the best movies and TV shows of the year. And it's a major part of award season. Usually it's in January, but it got moved back to December, which I talked about in a video I uploaded a few months ago. But let's not waste any more time. Let's dive right into the nominees and winners of the 22nd Annual Critics' Choice Awards. I'll do the television categories first and then the movie categories second. So here are the television nominees and winners. For Best Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series, the nominees were Louis Anderson, Baskets, Andre Braugher, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Titus Burgess, Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, Ty Burrell, Modern Family, Tony Hale, Veep, T.J. Miller, Silicon Valley. The winner was Louis Anderson, Baskets. For Best Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series, the nominees were Julie Bowen, Modern Family, Anna Klumsky, Veep, Allison Janney, Mom, Jane Krakowski, Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, Judith Light, Transparent, Allison Williams, Girls. The winner was Jane Krakowski, Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. For Best Actor in a Comedy Series, the nominees were Anthony Anderson, Blackish, Will Forte, The Last Man on Earth, Donald Glover, Atlanta, Bill Hader, Documentary Now, Patrick Stewart, Blunt Talk, Jeffrey Tambor, Transparent. The winner was Donald Glover, Atlanta. For Best Actress in a Comedy Series, the nominees were Ellie Kemper, Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Veep, Kate McKinnon, Saturday Night Live, Tracy Ellis Ross, Blackish, Phoebe Waller-Bridge, Fleabag, Constance Wu, Fresh Off the Boat. The winner was Kate McKinnon, Saturday Night Live. For Best Guest Performer in a Comedy Series, the nominees were Alec Baldwin, Saturday Night Live, Christine Baranski, The Big Bang Theory, Larry David, Saturday Night Live, Lisa Kudrow, Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, Liam Neeson, Inside Amy Schumer. The winner was Alec Baldwin, Saturday Night Live. For Best Comedy Series, the nominees were Atlanta, Blackish, Fleabag, Modern Family, Silicon Valley, Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, Veep. The winner was Silicon Valley. For Best Animated Series, the nominees were Archer, Bob's Burgers, BoJack Horseman, The Simpsons, Son of Zorn, South Park. The winner was BoJack Horseman. For Best Structured Reality Series, the nominees were Chopped, Inside the Actors Studio, Penn and Teller Fool Us, Project Runway, Shark Tank, Undercover Boss. The winner was Shark Tank. For Best Unstructured Reality Series, the nominees were Anthony Bourdain, Parts Unknown, Chris Lee Knows Best, Deadliest Catch, Ice Road Truckers, Intervention, Naked and Afraid. The winner was Anthony Bourdain, Parts Unknown. For Best Reality Competition Series, the nominees were The Amazing Race, America's Got Talent, MasterChef Junior, RuPaul's Drag Race, Skin Wars, The Voice. The winner was The Voice. For Best Reality Show Host, the nominees were Ted Allen, Chopped, Tom Bergeron, Dancing with the Stars, Anthony Bourdain, Parts Unknown, Nick Cannon, America's Got Talent, RuPaul Charles, RuPaul's Drag Race, Carson Daly, The Voice. The winner was Anthony Bourdain, Parts Unknown. For Best Supporting Actor in a TV, Movie, or Limited Series, the nominees were Sterling K. Brown, The People vs. O.J. Simpson, American Crime Story, Lane Garrison, Roots, Frank Langella, All the Way, Hugh Laurie, The Night Manager, John Travolta, The People vs. O.J. Simpson, American Crime Story, Forrest Whitaker, Roots. The winner was Sterling K. Brown, The People vs. O.J. Simpson, American Crime Story. For Best Supporting Actress in a TV, Movie, or Limited Series, the nominees were Elizabeth Debicki, The Night Manager, Regina King, American Crime, Sarah Lancashire, The Dresser, Melissa Leo, All the Way, Anna Paquin, Roots, Emily Watson, The Dresser. The winner was Regina King, American Crime. For Best Actor in a TV, Movie, or Limited Series, the nominees were Bryan Cranston, All the Way, Benedict Cumberbatch, Sherlock the Abominable Bride, Cuba Gooding Jr., The People vs. O.J. Simpson, American Crime Story, Tom Hiddleston, The Night Manager, Tim Matheson, Killing Reagan, Courtney B. Vance, The People vs. O.J. Simpson, American Crime Story. The winner was Courtney B. Vance, The People vs. O.J. Simpson, American Crime Story. For Best Actress in a TV, Movie, or Limited Series, the nominees were Olivia Colman, The Night Manager, Felicity Huffman, American Crime, Cynthia Nixon, Killing Reagan, Sarah Paulson, The People vs. O.J. Simpson, American Crime Story, Lily Taylor, American Crime, Kerry Washington, Confirmation. The winner was Sarah Paulson, The People vs. O.J. Simpson, American Crime Story. For Best TV, Movie, or Limited Series, the nominees were All the Way, Confirmation, Killing Reagan, The Night Manager, The People vs. O.J. Simpson, American Crime Story, Roots. The winner was The People vs. O.J. Simpson, American Crime Story. For Best Supporting Actor in a Drama Series, the nominees were Peter Dinklage, Game of Thrones, Kit Harington, Game of Thrones, John Lithgow, The Crown, Michael McKean, Better Call Saul, Christian Slater, Mr. Robot, Jon Voight, Ray Donovan. The winner was John Lithgow, The Crown. For Best Supporting Actress in a Drama Series, the nominees were Christine Baranski, The Good Wife, Emilia Clarke, Game of Thrones, Lena Headey, Game of Thrones, Thandie Newton, Westworld, Maura Tierney, The Affair, Constance Zimmer, Unreal. The winner was Thandie Newton, Westworld. For Best Actor in a Drama Series, the nominees were Sam Heughan, Outlander, Rami Malek, Mr. Robot, Bob Odenkirk, Better Call Saul, Matthew Rhys, The Americans, Liev Schreiber, Ray Donovan, Kevin Spacey, House of Cards. The winner was Bob Odenkirk, Better Call Saul. For Best Actress in a Drama Series, the nominees were Katrina Balfe, Outlander, Viola Davis, How to Get Away with Murder, Tatiana Maslany, Orphan Black, Kerry Russell, The Americans, Evan Rachel Wood, Westworld, Robin Wright, House of Cards. The winner was Evan Rachel Wood, Westworld. For Best Guest Performer in a Drama Series, the nominees were Mahershala Ali, House of Cards, Lisa Bonet, Ray Donovan, Ellen Burstyn, House of Cards, Michael J. Fox, The Good Wife, Jared Harris, The Crown, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, The Walking Dead. The winner was Jeffrey Dean Morgan, The Walking Dead. And finally, Best Drama Series. The nominees were Better Call Saul, The Crown, Game of Thrones, Mr. Robot, Stranger Things, This Is Us, Westworld. The winner was Game of Thrones. And now onto the film categories. For Best Art Direction, the nominees were Arrival, production design by Patrice Burnett, set decoration by Paul Hote and Andre Valade. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, production design by Stuart Cragg and James Hambidge, set decoration by Anna Pinnock. Jackie, production design by Jean Rabas, set decoration by Veronique Mellery. La La Land, production designed by David Wasco, set decoration by Sandy Reynolds Wasco. Live by Night, production designed by Jess Goncher, set decoration by Nancy Hay. The winner was David Wasco and Sandy Reynolds Wasco, La La Land. For Best Cinematography, the nominees were Bradford Young, Arrival, Stefan Fontaine, Jackie, Linus Sandgren, La La Land, James Laxton, Moonlight, Seamus McGarvey, Nocturnal Animals. The winner was Linus Sandgren, La La Land. For Best Costume Design, the nominees were Joanna Johnston, Allied, Colleen Atwood, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, Consolata Boyle, Florence Foster Jenkins, Madeline Fontaine, Jackie, Mary Zofries, La La Land, Aymar Ni Maldomne, Love and Friendship. The winner was Madeline Fontaine, Jackie. For Best Film Editing, the nominees were Joe Walker, Arrival, John Gilbert, Hacksaw Ridge, Tom Cross, La La Land, Nat Sanders and Joy McMillan, Moonlight, Blue Murray, Sully. The winner was Tom Cross, La La Land. For Best Hair and Makeup, the nominees were, and they just list the films, they don't list any people, Doctor Strange, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, Hacksaw Ridge, Jackie, Star Trek Beyond. The winner was Jackie. For Best Original Score, the nominees were Johan Johansson, Arrival, Micah Levi, Jackie, credited here as Mikachu, Justin Hurwitz, La La Land, Dustin O'Halloran and Volker Bertelmann, Lion, Volker Bertelmann credited by his nickname Hauschka, Nicholas Bertel, Moonlight. The winner was Justin Hurwitz, La La Land. For Best Original Song, the nominees were Audition, The Fools Who Dream from La La Land, Can't Stop the Feeling from Trolls, City of Stars from La La Land, Drive It Like You Stole It from Sing Street, How Far I'll Go from Moana, The Rules Don't Apply from Rules Don't Apply. The winner was City of Stars from La La Land. For Best Visual Effects, the nominees were, and again they just list the films, Arrival, Doctor Strange, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, The Jungle Book, A Monster Calls. The winner was The Jungle Book. For Best Action Movie, the nominees were Captain America Civil War, Deadpool, Doctor Strange, Hacksaw Ridge, Jason Bourne. The winner was Hacksaw Ridge. For Best Actor in an Action Movie, the nominees were Benedict Cumberbatch, Doctor Strange, Matt Damon, Jason Bourne, Chris Evans, Captain America Civil War, Andrew Garfield, Hacksaw Ridge, Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool. The winner was Andrew Garfield, Hacksaw Ridge. For Best Actress in an Action Movie, the nominees were Gal Gadot, Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, Scarlett Johansson, Captain America Civil War, Margot Robbie, Suicide Squad, Tilda Swinton, Doctor Strange. The winner was Margot Robbie, Suicide Squad. For Best Animated Feature, the nominees were Finding Dory, Kubo and the Two Strings, Moana, The Red Turtle, Trolls, Zootopia. The winner was Zootopia. For Best Comedy Movie, the nominees were Central Intelligence, Deadpool, Don't Think Twice, The Edge of 17, Hail Caesar, The Nice Guys. The winner was Deadpool. For Best Actor in a Comedy Movie, the nominees were Ryan Gosling, The Nice Guys, Hugh Grant, Florence Foster Jenkins, Dwayne Johnson, Central Intelligence, Viggo Mortensen, Captain Fantastic, Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool. The winner was Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool. For Best Actress in a Comedy Movie, the nominees were Kate Beckinsale, Love and Friendship, Sally Field, Hello, My Name is Doris, Kate McKinnon, Ghostbusters, Haley Steinfeld, The Edge of 17, Meryl Streep, Florence Foster Jenkins. The winner was Meryl Streep, Florence Foster Jenkins. For Best Foreign Language Film, the nominees were Elle, France, The Handmaiden, South Korea, Julieta, Spain, Neruda, Chile, The Salesman, Iran, Tony Erdmann, Germany. The winner was Elle, France. For Best Sci-Fi or Horror Movie, the nominees were Arrival, Doctor Strange, Don't Breathe, Star Trek Beyond, 10 Cloverfield Lane, The Witch. The winner was Arrival. For Best Original Screenplay, the nominees were Taylor Sheridan, Hell or High Water, Damien Chazelle, La La Land, Yorgos Lanthimos and Efthimis Philippou, The Lobster, Jeff Nichols, Loving, Kenneth Lonergan, Manchester by the Sea, Barry Jenkins, Moonlight. And there was actually a tie. The winners were Damien Chazelle, La La Land, and Kenneth Lonergan, Manchester by the Sea. For Best Adapted Screenplay, the nominees were Eric Heiserer, Arrival, based on the short story Story of Your Life by Ted Chiang, August Wilson, Fences, based on his play, Allison Schroeder and Theodore Melfi, Hidden Figures, based on the book by Margot Lee Shetterly, Luke Davies, Lion, based on the book A Long Way Home by Saru Brierley, Tom Ford, Nocturnal Animals, based on the novel Tony and Susan by Austin Wright, Todd Komarnicki, Sully, based on the book Highest Duty by Chelsea Sullenberger and Jeffrey Zaslow. The winner was Eric Heiserer, Arrival. For Best Young Actor or Actress, the nominees were Lucas Hedges, Manchester by the Sea, Alex R. Hibbert, Moonlight, Louis McDougall, A Monster Calls, Medina Nalwanga, Queen of Kotway, Sonny Pawar, Lion, Haley Steinfeld, The Edge of 17. The winner was Lucas Hedges, Manchester by the Sea. For Best Supporting Actor, the nominees were Mahershala Ali, Moonlight, Jeff Bridges, Hell or High Water, Ben Foster, Hell or High Water, Lucas Hedges, Manchester by the Sea, Dev Patel, Lion, Michael Shannon, Nocturnal Animals. The winner was Mahershala Ali, Moonlight. For Best Supporting Actress, the nominees were Viola Davis, Fences, Greta Gerwig, 20th Century Women, Naomi Harris, Moonlight, Nicole Kidman, Lion, Janelle Monáe, Hidden Figures, Michelle Williams, Manchester by the Sea. The winner was Viola Davis, Fences. For Best Actor, the nominees were Casey Affleck, Manchester by the Sea, Joel Edgerton, Loving, Andrew Garfield, Hacksaw Ridge, Ryan Gosling, La La Land, Tom Hanks, Sully, Denzel Washington, Fences. The winner was Casey Affleck, Manchester by the Sea. For Best Actress, the nominees were Amy Adams, Arrival, Annette Bening, 20th Century Women, Isabelle Huppert, Elle, Ruth Negga, Loving, Natalie Portman, Jackie, Emma Stone, La La Land. The winner was Natalie Portman, Jackie. For Best Acting Ensemble, the nominees were Fences, Hell or High Water, Hidden Figures, Manchester by the Sea, Moonlight, 20th Century Women. The winner was Moonlight. For Best Director, the nominees were Denis Villeneuve, Arrival, Denzel Washington, Fences, Mel Gibson, Hacksaw Ridge, David Mackenzie, Hell or High Water, Damien Chazelle, La La Land, Kenneth Lonergan, Manchester by the Sea, Barry Jenkins, Moonlight. The winner was Damien Chazelle, La La Land. And finally, Best Picture. The nominees were Arrival, Fences, Hacksaw Ridge, Hell or High Water, La La Land, Lion, Loving, Manchester by the Sea, Moonlight, Sully. The winner was La La Land. Whew, all right, we got through all of these. So on the TV side, admittedly, I can't talk about many of these nominees because I haven't seen a lot of them. There's so much TV on these days that I literally would not have time to watch all these programs. Plus, I'm more of a movie guy. But I'm glad that Modern Family still got some love in the nominations because I think that's still a good show. Kate McKinnon and Alec Baldwin's wins for Saturday Night Live were very well deserved. The Voice is a really good reality competition show. But I haven't seen The Crown or Westworld. I have Netflix so I can watch The Crown, but Westworld is on HBO, which I do not have. But the wins I'm most happy about are all the wins for The People versus O.J. Simpson, for the series itself, and for Sterling K. Brown, Courtney B. Vance, and Sarah Paulson. All of them deservedly won, and it's honestly one of the best limited series I've ever seen in my entire life, and I really mean that. And then for the film categories, I have seen Arrival, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, Moonlight, Florence Foster Jenkins, Love and Friendship, Hacksaw Ridge, Sully, Moana, Zootopia, The Jungle Book, just flipping through here, Manchester by the Sea. Some of the films on here have not yet come to my theaters, like La La Land and Jackie, but I will definitely be planning to see them when I get the chance. So, wins that I think are well deserved based on what I've seen. I certainly think Hacksaw Ridge and Andrew Garfield's win for Best Actor in an Action Movie were very well deserved. I certainly think The Jungle Book's win for Best Visual Effects is very well deserved. Zootopia's win for Best Animated Feature is well deserved. Meryl Streep for Florence Foster Jenkins as Best Actress in a Comedy is well deserved. For Best Sci-Fi or Horror Movie, Arrival is a good choice, but I personally would have voted for The Witch if I were a voter in this show. But those are two fantastic movies that'll be in my top 10 best of the year for sure. Manchester by the Sea was very well deserving of its wins for Original Screenplay, Best Young Actor for Lucas Hedges, and Best Actor for Casey Affleck. Mahershala Ali gave a great performance in Moonlight. It's tough to say who I think is the best for Best Supporting Actor because I really am having a hard time deciding, but he's definitely worthy. Moonlight, I think, certainly has a fantastic ensemble based on all the films I've seen. I still have to see Fences and Hidden Figures. Fences, I know, comes out Christmas Day in wide release. Hidden Figures gets a limited Christmas Day release, then a wide release on January 6th. And 20th Century Women, I think it's getting a limited release real soon, and then it comes to my area in January. A lot of these limited releases are so that these films can be eligible for the Oscars. Now, as for the show itself, admittedly, I did not like T.J. Miller as the host. I think it's just his style of humor is not my cup of tea. He did have a few funny jokes. Like, his funniest joke was when he said, "The best TV is all year round. The best movies came out in the last 2 days," which I thought was funny. And in a way, it's true because a lot of times the movies that are often named the best movies of the year by both critics and are usually honored at the Oscars are movies released in like the fall months, because in spring and summer we see mostly superhero movies, family movies, sequels, and all that sorts of stuff. And usually in the winter, unless they're playing Oscar holdovers, winter is usually the dumping ground in like January and February and March for the really bad movies. So, but with T.J. Miller, his overall style of humor is not my cup of tea, and it was very grating. And I just hope he's not back to host the Critics' Choice Awards next year, which would mark his 3rd year in a row if he did. Admittedly, the Critics' Choice Awards, it's kind of like the Golden Globes, where it's like a big dinner, so it's not like they're going to have a huge monologue and things like that they would at the Oscars, but I think they could have had a better host. However, the winners themselves were great to see. I think many of the winners gave great speeches, like Sarah Paulson, Viola Davis, Mahershala Ali, Casey Affleck, Natalie Portman, Lucas Hedges. Louis Anderson, his speech started out great, but then he started like shouting at the top of his lungs, partly because the music had started playing and he was going on too long, but even before that happened, he was still shouting at the top of his lungs as if the microphone was not working, which it was working just fine, but I've seen acceptance speeches that were a lot more awkward than that. So minus T.J. Miller's hosting, the award show was pretty good. You know, the Critics' Choice Awards is not an award show where there's like musical performances and monologues and other things. like there are at the Oscars, so it's kind of a more informal, laid-back show. It's like a fancy dinner show, kind of like the Golden Globes, although I think the Critics' Choice Awards usually has better nominees overall than the Golden Globes. But that will be the subject of my next video, by the way, the 74th Golden Globe nominations, and oh boy, do I have some good and bad things to say about those, but you'll have to wait for that video to find out. But that's all I really have to say. Again, I sincerely apologize for not having had my nominations video up earlier. This is a very busy month for me with seeing all these movies and making all these videos, so I try to do the best that I can for those of you that watch. So thanks for sticking around and watching this video, and please subscribe to my channel so you can get more of my content. Leave a comment in the comment section. Did you watch the Critics' Choice Awards? What were your favorite and least favorite winners if you did? And stay tuned for my Golden Globes video and all my other videos coming out in the next few months about awards season, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!